We are the last resort, a LEGO robotics team from Student Montessori. In South Indiana.
The theme for this year's competition is natural disasters, nature spirit. We study typhoons in general, Typhoon Haiyan in particular.
We also studied the relationship between typhoons and global warming and learned more global warming means stronger storms.
We learned that more carbon dioxide in the air creates a warmer atmosphere. A warmer atmosphere makes holds more water vapor in the air, which creates stronger storms.
We learned that more CO2 in the air raises the ocean's temperatures, which makes storms stronger.
We learned that more carbon dioxide in the air melts glaciers and sea ice, which raises the sea level and leads to higher storm surges.
We now join a family in the Philippines as a typhoon approaches.
Quick, kids, pack! We need to catch the next evacuation bus out of here! We missed it! Turn on the radio, boys. We need to know what's going on.
Typhoon coming. Get to safe house. The safe house will protect you.
I think I'll change it to the weather.
We can see Typhoon Haiyan coming up the east coast of the Philippines. It will be hitting at approximately 6:14. The current time is 5:55 p.m. If you need shelter, report to your nearest safe house immediately with all family members.
What's a safe house?
A safe house is a giant underground bunker that can house 100 people for up to 5 days. It has food, water, and beds. Remember, this is a last resort area only for people who have not been evacuated or need a safe place to stay during the typhoon. And now an interview with the climate scientist. So what can the climate do to affect weather?
The climate can affect the seriousness and strength of a storm. The oceans are warmer than they should be, and there is more condensation in the atmosphere. That means the storm can collect more energy and water. And with more water, that means more rain. The rain will come down longer and harder, meaning more floods and property damage. And this all happens because of carbon dioxide being let in the air by burning fossil fuels.
What can we do to make sure this does not happen?
You can say unplug from all your computers, smartphones, and TVs. You can also walk or bike instead of driving every year. And by doing this, you are not using electricity, which is made by burning fossil fuels.
We don't have any of those.
What can we do if climate change gets worse and a storm is coming?
Report to your nearest safe house immediately. You can also support building more safe houses by supporting the carbon tax. If you're wondering what a carbon tax is, it is a tax that is on big companies that release a lot of carbon dioxide in the air. Every ton of carbon dioxide that is released in the air, they need to pay a certain amount. And some of that money will go to building safe houses and other storm release systems.
Look, the storm! Get to the safe house!
Rain, 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 rain.
Thank you.
Okay, so one more thing about that. When we mentioned the carbon tax, there's also would be an option to have an individual carbon tax. So MN350 let us put on their website a way to actually donate, so you can tax the miles you drove over the last month and pay from 1 to 5 cents per mile, so you can carbon tax yourself.
Average.
That's on, yeah, average being about $10 for about 1,000 miles. That's on mn350.com.
.org.
.org.
And then we made a poster board that shows like how we studied Typhoon Haiyan and just typhoons in general, how we studied global warming and climate change, and then our idea of the safe house.
And then that goes with the safe house.
Oh yeah.
It would be powered by a generator system, which we made a model of. So, model, generator, generation thingy.
Lucas, turn it so then they can see better. And then we have the bathrooms.
And then bathrooms. We didn't finish this completely. So this is how you would get in. Go down the hole.
Where's
This
the
would be
big room?
way up. See, there would be a whole tube, and then there'd be like a entrance.
There's supposed to be a big room
in
in
the
the
middle,
middle.
and then there's like a ladder down there. And then there's a row of bunk beds. Beds for about 100 people. There'd be food storage in the generator room.
There'd also be a bigger room, but
There'd just be
there
this
we made
huge
a
room
map.
to play around.
Wasn't enough pieces.
Yeah.
This would. How much would this cost, Damon? You were
Like $30,000
$30,000
To create one.
to create.
to create
We're
one.
thinking of like
a lot.
food
Like
Food.
millions.
And this is food and water for 5 days
for 100 people.
for 100 people.
I made a floor plan. We made a floor plan on Word.
Like the generator room, the toilets, the bunkhouse, the pantry,
The
and
community
the entrance.
room. This is the big community room where
That's
people just
like
hang out.
because you can't be staying in beds, toilets all day.
Yeah, you
You could, but it's very unhuman.
And you said it will, 100 people can be in your safe house?
Yeah.
For up to 5 days.
We made there are 50 of these.
So, but they're double beds. They're bunk
They're
beds.
bunkers. It's easier and you don't have to waste as much digging
Power.
to get space.
Do you know if any safe houses were used in the